Marvin, watching Free Speech TV in Cookeville, Tennessee. Hey, Marvin, what's on your mind?
Hey, Tom. You called the other guy from Montana, what'd you call him, an idiot and stupid and stuff? And
yes, I think it's the first time in probably 8 years I've actually called somebody a name.
Well, I mean, I'll just put it like this. I've listened to your show and whatnot over the years, and I think that you have a lot more in common with Marx and Engels than you do with the Founding Fathers. I mean, it's quite apparent that you're...
Give me an example. When have Marx and Engels suggested that all the means of production and supply in a country should be nationalized, should be owned by the government?
Well,
Can you tell me when I called for that?
Rights. You were talking about workers' rights.
Can you tell me when I called for the nationalization? Communism has very little to do with workers' rights. It has to do with the nationalization of production.
Well, who came up with workers' rights?
Workers.
Yes. Who were the organizers of the workers?
Workers.
It was guys like William Zebulon Foster. It was guys like Eugene.
Workers.
Hey, right.
Marvin, what? It is today Idiot Day.
Little weasel.
Marvin, what about workers having the right to organize in the workplace? Do you oppose?
Well, let's look at it like this. It's not 1906.
No, what do you oppose? Why do you oppose workers having the right to organize themselves and negotiate the terms of their employment in the workplace? Why are you opposed to that? Unless you are paid to be opposed to that by corporations in America.
I'm not opposed to it. I'm just saying.
Why are you opposed to it, Marvin?
I don't think we need it. I mean,
you may not need it. I'm assuming you're speaking for yourself, but if the guys who are working for $8 an hour at McDonald's, they certainly are of the opinion that they need it. And who the hell do you think you are to tell them that they don't have that right? What kind of anti-American nonsense is this, Marvin?
If they're working for $8 an hour at McDonald's, if that's going to be their career and that's all they're going to look forward to, they have a bigger problem than $8 an hour at McDonald's.
Marvin, what do you hate about workers and about this country that causes you to take positions like that? What is the source of your visceral hatred of America?
When I go back and I read the origins of the unions in this country when they were formed by communists.
So you are familiar with the... So you're familiar with the history of labor. You want to tell me about the Ludlow Massacre, Marvin?
Well, you mean out in, was that in Colorado?
Yeah. Tell me what happened.
Well, the workers wanted more money, and I guess it was the National Guard that was called in, and I believe that was...
it was not the National Guard. It was a private militia that was brought in, and the workers weren't striking for more money. They were striking to get paid.
Okay, well, I mean, you could always find good...
And they came in with Gatling guns and killed their wives and children. And you're telling me that workers should not have the right to organize?
You're going to go back to what, 1916, 1918?
Okay, people working in fast food restaurants and getting burned with hot grease and standing on their feet for hours and hours. And the average age is not 16, it's 28 in fast food industry in the United States. And you're saying they should not have the right to organize in the workplace. That just, Marvin, that is fundamentally un-American. Apparently I got on the radar screen of some